Well, hey there, Alan. Okay, it is happening. Our market is shifting. And this month, we are talking about development in DFW and what that means for our local real estate market, along with interest rates and what our market looked like the last time they were at this level. So what does all of that mean for the market here in Allen? Well, keep watching to find out. Hi, I'm Jennifer Shannon. I'm a realtor with Keller Williams serving the Allen area, and I love to be your resource for all things real estate. And part of that is updating you each month on what's happening right here in our local Allen real estate market. And our market is definitely shifting. And you've probably heard all sorts of words to describe this in the news right now, but the best word that most accurately describes what's happening is just normalizing, meaning no bubble is bursting, no sky is falling, things are just getting back to normal. How nice. Now, you might say,
Jennifer, it sure does not feel normal. How is it possible for us to have this current national economy with a looming recession and you call this normal?
Okay. Anecdotally, I'll agree. We got so used to the way things were because they went on for so long. Record low interest rates, multiple offers on every listing, prices growing at record-breaking rates. Now, those days are over, and it can feel like a scary place to be. But we're in a safe space, okay? So this is why I love looking at actual local market data. And this is also why I love this area. Because once we put our emotions aside and get analytical, we can see that things are truly just normalizing. And we are proving to be insulated from a lot of the turbulence other markets are suffering right now. When you look at many of the places where people are coming from, we are still substantially more affordable. It's a lot easier to withstand the impact of an inflationary cost increase in a market like Allen than, say, San Francisco. So if you think about it, inflation is actually making us now even more attractive to those from the expensive West and Northeast markets. Now, not only is our cost of living a draw, but our area offers huge opportunities for businesses, and this is why they are moving here. Businesses go where the talent pool is abundant, and now that we have so many people moving here, our talent pool is just getting more dense, thus attracting more business. And in a report that was just published by the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics, DFW saw 294,700 jobs added during just the 1 year ending in May. And that was 3 times the typical average gains. And in June, a report was released from the Perryman Group projecting 438,600 new jobs in DFW over the next 5 years. We also know that Goldman Sachs is adding 2,500 jobs. TI is expecting 3,000 jobs. Caterpillar is moving their headquarters here. I mean, these are just a few of the most recent announcements. Okay, so we have established that jobs here are good. In fact, great. Now, let's look at our current interest rates and what that market has looked like in the past. At the recording of this video, interest rates are currently 5.3% with 0.8% in fees and points. And the last time rates were at this level was July 2009. Now, you might remember that as the time we were just coming out of the Great Recession. So look at this chart to give us a sense of demand when interest rates were at that level. We can see that at that time, the average days on market was 79 days, and we had 2.9 months of inventory. That was also during a time of economic uncertainty. But today, our numbers are so much different in DFW because our local economic outlook and housing demand is so different. We're averaging just 20 days on the market for DFW and have 2 months of inventory. What's also interesting is to see that we have benefited from historically low interest rates never seen before the Great Recession. And the real estate market was not crashing every year before then with those higher rates. This chart shows the average mortgage rates since 1971. As you can see, it was not until the Great Recession that we consistently had interest rates under 5%. And it really wasn't until after 2002 that interest rates were even consistently below 6%. The point of all of this is that the real estate market is constantly in flux. It's never consistent, so it is important to not panic when things start to normalize like they are right now.
Calm down, calm down.
And we know the real estate market can survive and even be a good or even great investment when interest rates are still over 6%. I mean, look at all those folks who bought before 2002. Their real estate investments are doing quite well right now. Now, data from the Mortgage Bankers Association says that applications for mortgages were down 17% from where they were a year ago. But remember, a year ago, we had that crazy demand last summer. So it's okay for us to be down a little bit from those heightened levels. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of our sales stats for Allen. For this data, I am looking at single family home sales right here in the city of Allen. These numbers are based on sales data from June. The average sales price was $683,793. That's a 29% jump from where it was a year ago. For new listings, we picked up again and had 197 new listings hit the market, putting us up 2.6% from where we were last year. We took a big jump from last year with the number of homes for sale and currently have 179 homes for sale. We're still well below our pre-COVID level though, when we had an inventory number of 404 homes for sale in June of 2019. We now have 1.7 months of inventory. In June of 2019, we had 3.4 months of inventory. The time it takes for a home to go under contract is an average of 20 days, and that went up just from 11 days last month. In June 2019, it took an average of 50 days before a home went under contract. So we are much better than where we were then. Our average sales price per square foot dropped substantially month over month and is now at $209 a square foot, but we are still up 15.5% from last year. The amount homes are selling for over asking has dropped again this month, but we're still averaging 6.2% over asking. So if you look at our average sales price for June, it means that the average sales price is roughly $42,000 over the asking price. So what's our takeaway this month? Well, you can see from our actual data that things are still positive when you compare everything to pre-COVID levels. And that is with our much higher interest rates today and the economic uncertainty we have now that we didn't have 3 years ago. So there's no reason to panic, and there is nothing wrong with normalizing. So if you are thinking of buying or selling in this market, let's talk. If you're a seller, you can attend one of my upcoming home webinars. In this webinar, we are going to talk about what it takes to sell your home in this market, and I will give you a clear picture about the expectations on sellers right now. I'll also give you insight as to how to get even more out of selling your home, because as you can see with our shifting market, there's a lot more to it now than just naming your price and putting your home on the MLS, and that'll get it sold. So we're also going to answer a question that a lot of sellers are asking right now, and that is, should I list now or should I wait? So you can visit homesellingwebinar.com to sign up for one of those free upcoming virtual home selling webinars. And if you want, you can also just reach out to me directly. And for buyers, I've got you too. You can contact me directly about buying your next home in the Dallas-Fort Worth area or attend one of my free upcoming home buying webinars. This webinar is a huge help to buyers because we will talk about the expectations on buyers in this market and how to make strong offers beyond just how much cash you bring to the table, although cash does help. We will talk about the process from a lending side, and I'll go into more details on market trends and let you know which submarkets have the least demand so you know where more opportunities might be for you as a buyer. I'll also answer the question most buyers are asking right now, and that is, should I wait to buy now or should I wait to see if prices go down? So visit homepurchasewebinar.com to get registered for this free upcoming online webinar. As always, you can reach out to me directly by phone or text at 214-803-4444 or email me at jshannon@kw.com. Well, that is all I have for this video this month, Allen. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to updating you next month on all that's happening right here in our real estate market. Bye now.